This is your 11:30 The Tiger LSU Sports Update. Basketball stuff here for you. The Tigers are 7-2 on the year, 7-0 at home. And so they have their first road game tomorrow night, Thursday night, 8 p.m. on ESPNU. They're going to be playing at Wake Forest, where Tim Duncan went to high school. Recently, he's got his number retired from the San Antonio Spurs, but he's not playing for Wake Forest right now. So I think LSU's got a good chance against Wake Forest. They're averaging 72 points a game this season, and this might be a special year for the LSU Tigers after Ben Simmons leaving after a one and done type of deal. So catch that game on ESPNU or even listen to it on our station, 11:30 The Tiger AM. Catch that on 11:30 The Tiger AM. We will be broadcasting that game live as we do every single LSU basketball, baseball, and football game. And speaking of LSU baseball, coming out number 2 in the preseason rankings this year and have 2 All-Americans named. I'm sure you can guess them. Starting pitcher Alex Lane and second baseman Kramer Robinson for the LSU Tigers are all preseason All-Americans, both coming back to basically get to Omaha for LSU again, because every single year it's Omaha or bust for the LSU Tigers. And Paul Maneri is going to have that team ready to go at the beginning of the season. So let's go ahead and talk about the bowl game coming up for the LSU Tigers as they go on to play the Heisman winner Lamar Jackson and the Louisville Cardinal in the Buffalo Wild Wings Citrus Bowl. And, a lot of people are saying Lamar Jackson is going to have a huge game for the Louisville Cardinals. But these people must have not seen what LSU did against the Alabama Crimson Tide, allowing Alabama to only score 10 points in that game, and they held Jalen Hurts scrambling pretty well. And I will say Lamar Jackson is one dynamic player. Definitely deserves the Heisman. But he's never faced a defense like the Tigers' defense he's going to be facing in that Citrus Bowl. So with that being said, I want to remind you that Leonard Fournette is skipping this bowl game to prep for the NFL draft and has basically gathered a following with other running backs in the country, with Stanford running back Christian McCaffrey and Baylor running back Shock Linwood, who said they're going to skip their bowl game to prep for the NFL draft. So he's starting a trend right now with people who want to not risk injury and play in the bowl game and just get ready for the NFL draft. But Leonard Fournette, one of the best years one of the best careers for an LSU running back behind Billy Cannon and all the other greats. Leonard Fournette, over 3,800 yards and 40 touchdowns for the Tigers, having one heck of a career. And he's always going to be an LSU Tigers in the Tiger fans' eyes. And I'm pretty sure he's going to have one heck of an NFL career. Don't you think, Judge? Yeah, Judge. Yeah, Judge thinks so too, and so does everyone else. Let's hope that that ankle injury does not, linger with him through his NFL career. I personally hope he goes to the New Orleans Saints or Houston Texans. But anyway, let's get to the bowl game and since Fournette's not going to be playing and he's been bothered by injury most of the year, the leading rusher for LSU, Darius Geis, who will be there next year to get most of the snaps. Geis, one crazy year, over 1,200 yards. And on the year, multiple 200-yard games. I was there to witness those. Amazing young man, really respectable, and just one of those great running backs that's going to we're not going to lose a step at running back next year. I do not believe that. Danny Etling having a pretty good LSU quarterback year. He's got 1,900 yards, 9 touchdowns, and only 4 picks on the year, and really knows how to control the game. But I want to talk about the defense going up against the Heisman winner Lamar Jackson. And a lot of people are saying Lamar Jackson's, not going to lose a step in this game, but he's not faced a defense like LSU. And with the secondary that they have with Jamal Adams and Tre'Davious White, and even the defensive line, he hasn't gone up with a defensive line like the speed of LSU. And I think Gotcho is going to keep him in his place. I think Jamal Adams and Tre'Davious White are going to make sure if he gets past the front lines, he's not going to get pretty far. The defense, I think, is going to lock down on that Louisville offense. It's going to be a good game. Don't get me wrong, but I think just the offense, also with Darius Geis, I think they have not faced a running back like Darius Geis since Dalvin Cook against Florida State. We saw what happened with that. But Florida State's offensive line is not like LSU's offensive line at all. So I think it's going to be a decently high-scoring game. I think LSU's going to have to keep up with Louisville's offense, because I'm not going to say they're not going to score on LSU's defense, but I will say that LSU's offense is going to be able to keep up with that Louisville offense if they score a lot on LSU's defense. But I easily got LSU winning this football game, because when you kind of focus on one player as a team and you rally behind that one player in Lamar Jackson, and, you know, I think that that's going to take a lot of attention off of the LSU defense. And Louisville might be coming in there with the big head, thinking that we got the Heisman winner. And, you know, we've been destroying people all year, but then last 3 or 4 games of the year, they kind of slowed down. And I know Dave Aranda is coming in with a game plan, looking at the tape and finding Lamar Jackson's weakness, putting pressure on him with Gacho, spying him with the backers, or even maybe Tre'Davious White. I think he's not going to have a career game against LSU for sure. But be prepared to watch that game. We're all excited for it. That's going to be airing live on 11:30 a.m. The Tiger as well. If you can't watch it on TV, say if you're traveling somewhere for New Year's, that will be on 11:30 The Tiger. You can download the Radio Pup app and find it there too if you're somewhere out of state. But go ahead and listen to us on there. This has been your LSU Sports Update. And thank you for joining us. And as always, God bless.